Hello again and welcome back to Leap of Faith Life. I'm Azar and I'm so glad you're here today to learn a little bit more about the Bronchial Mudra. Now this one is a little bit more of an exercise in how your fingers can match up. So I'm going to have later on some videos about how to stretch out your hands so that you're able to hold these mudras a little bit more comfortably. The health of your hands, they say, we say, you say now, it represents the health of your body, flexibility of your mind, and the flexibility of your body in general. So the more you can do hand exercises, especially after texting and typing all day, the healthier and easier it is for you to hold these mudras that will directly benefit your body and your mind. Now, this mudra is, we'll get a little close up here, but from the outside, you're gonna have the index finger extended, the pinky finger comes in to touch the base, the meat of your thumb, and then the ring finger touches kind of like where the thumb bends. You'll see some lines there. And then the middle finger and thumb come together to touch, and then again, index finger is extended. So you might need to use your other hand to get things in place, but you do need to do both of them. It is good to do both of the hands in this manner so you can kind of negotiate a little bit. But from here, you hold this in the lap or wherever is most comfortable for you. 5 minutes of holding this space is good, and they say up to 5 times a day is really where you're going to get the biggest benefits of this practice. Finding ways of implementing this in your daily routine will make it a lot easier. If you do a 5-minute meditation in the morning, incorporating this in that routine, and then perhaps when you are eating lunch, before or after, maybe not while you're eating lunch because it's going to be hard to do it like this. Find one moment that you can do this for 5 minutes and slowly build up from there. This is a lifetime practice of finding ways that you can make time for you. So from there, this is, yes, of course, a bronchial mudra meant for people with breathing problems or asthma. So there's a host of benefits that you can get from practicing this mudra.
They say this is good for inner loneliness, isolation, sexual problems, and sadness. So these can have a lot to do with that shallow breath, shallow breathing. Now, with holistic healing in general, it can read us like a book a lot of times. And with this mudra, it's said that a lot of times humor is used to deflect what's really going on with these feelings of inner isolation, loneliness, sexual problems, sadness. So it's a good way to look inward and see if this is what's affecting you. Those experiencing these symptoms can also feel really pressed for time. And I know this is a lot of us, but a lot of times with these symptoms, rushing from one activity to the next is a way of deflecting what's really happening with these feelings of loneliness and sadness and isolation. This can lead to a more shallow breath as well when you're running around to activity. So it's another great way of looking inward and seeing what exactly is contributing and how you can help. So this is why meditation is so powerful with symptoms like these and this mudra as well, in that you're able to move outside of worrying about the future or the past and stay in the present moment in meditation. It also allows you to focus in on the breath. Notice how you're breathing during this. Shallow breathing is only going to exacerbate what you might be feeling. So allowing the breath to be really long, full, complete. The fuller you can make your breath during this meditation, the less these symptoms will occur and the less intense they will be. Of course, this is over a period of time of practicing this. Here's a good way to visualize that breath.
Really pushing out the belly and feeling it move from the belly up to the chest and the ribs, up to the low space here in the neck, and feeling it push through and rest in the crown of the head. So you're going to inhale to the count of 7, hold at the top for a few breaths, maybe 4 or 5, however long you can hold. And then as you exhale, you're going to push that energy back down. So feeling it move from the throat down into the chest, into the lungs, deep down into the belly. Try that out for as many times as you can.
So together we'll try this out. Imagine your breath starting as a bright ball of golden white light in the belly and pushing that up through the stomach, through the chest, all the way through the lungs and through the throat, up through the crown of the head. Hold the breath there in the crown of the head, and then big exhale out of the mouth, letting it go, feeling that white light move back down through the throat, chest, lungs, and into the belly. Inhaling from the belly, through the lungs, chest, throat, crown of the head, holding at the top of the crown of the head. Big exhale, letting it out, flowing all the way back down through the throat, chest, lungs, and belly. One last time from the belly, inhale up, 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 holding in the crown of the head, brilliant white light. Big exhale out of the mouth as you let it go down all the way, moving into the belly. Good.
Knowing that you are whole and perfect just as you are right now, no matter where you're at in life, living in the present moment rather than the past or the future. Finding that space where you can be content and healed just as you are. So I hope that these were helpful tips. If you have any questions, please connect with me down below in the comments or on the social medias. I'm always there for you. I love you, and I'm glad you're here.